Okay, so right now we're going to work on number 8 from homework 11A. It says the length of human pregnancies from conception to birth varies according to a distribution that is approximately normal with mean 266 days and standard deviation 16 days. Question is the probability that the average pregnancy length for 6 randomly chosen women exceeds 270 days is about, and you have your 3 options. Let's first talk about the normal distribution before we start solving this problem. Remember that when something is normally distributed, we describe it using these notations. So it's normal with a mu and a sigma, and squiggly. That's how you describe the normal distribution. When we use a normal distribution, we use the formula z is equal to x minus mu over sigma. Remember from the lecture that the sampling distribution is also normal. And since it is normal also, and that's based off of the central limit theorem, right? And I hope that part was clear for you in the lecture. But anyway, since it is normal, we can describe it as mu, comma, the standard deviation. But the standard deviation decreases by a factor of divided by the square root of n. So the new formula for z is equal to x minus mu over sigma divided by the square root of n. So all we're really doing is we're adding this additional part divided by the square root of n because we have the sample size that's given. So let's identify in this question all the information that we have. It says here that the mu is 266, sigma is 16, and x is 270, and then n is equal to 6. And I wrote all that down for you. So if we're writing it out, where would 270 lie? It would probably, we can guess that it might be right around here. Sorry. Right around there. So we'll say that that is where x is equal to 270. Alright, so the question wants to know, let's first figure out if we're looking at the left or right side of the distribution. So it says the probability that the average pregnancy length for 6 randomly chosen women exceeds 270. Okay, so we're looking at the right side where it exceeds 270. So this shaded part right here that I'm shading is what we're looking at. And hopefully by now, from the previous chapters and from the previous exam that we just took, that you can solve for this right side. So let's do that right now. Let's plug in all the information that we have to the formula. So z is equal to 270 minus 266 all over 16 divided by the square root of 6. And let's take out our calculator and solve that really quick. Turn it on first. 270, sorry. 270 minus 266. Oh man, what's wrong? 270 minus 266 equal to 4, and then divide all of that by 16 divided by the square root of, square root is right here in yellow, so you gotta go yellow, x squared, anyway, square root of 6, and then comma, and then you gotta close with another comma, right? Forward, and you gotta make sure your notations in your calculator are right, because the calculator needs to have all of this specified. Anyway, 0.61, so we can go to table A now and figure out what the corresponding percentage is for that particular z value. Okay, going to table A, let me pull it up really quick, sorry. Right, so table A is right here, and again, our calculator told us that it's 0.61, so 0.61 in table A is right here, 72.91. So again, we're looking for the right side, so we're going, remember, this is 0.61. So we're going 1 minus 0.7291. So 1 minus 0.7291 is equal to 27%. Let's go back to the question. So right here, B should be our answer, right? And that's how you do number 8. Not really that bad. You already know how to do this from the previous chapter.